Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel that talks about growth and a change in lifestyle. So there was no way we were going to have a channel on growth and not discuss vision. By now, we've heard the importance of having a vision. Some people call it a big, hairy, audacious goal. Some people have pictures. Some people have a whiteboard. But the importance is in clarity on purpose, right? And before I get into that, I just wanted to speak to the person who doesn't have clarity on what they want to do in life, what they want to achieve. That's okay. I have mentored people straight out of varsity who would say, Lorraine, I have no idea what I'm meant to be doing in life. That's okay. What's not okay is not trying. Try things. If you can, intern at a job. If you can, travel the world. If you can, which I think you definitely can, is read, read, read. But the key is in the trying because you discover passions, you discover likes, you discover things if you try to discover. And I also found my purpose in faith. So I would recommend faith. It's where I discovered who I'm meant to be, and it's where I find my identity. Then to the people who already have vision boards, I just wanted to share my discovery, which was my vision board used to be full of things. So it had cars, it had investments, it had property, it had kids, it had marriage, and all those things are fine. It's good, it's okay. But my vision board right now has things like wisdom, graciousness, kindness, integrity, because I've discovered that it's more important who I am than what I have. And if I manage to become this woman that I want to be, I can definitely attain the things I had on my original vision board. So it's just a little note that in your road to success, to achieving that vision, I think bear in mind who you are and enjoy the journey. That's what everyone says. Enjoy the journey. And a key thing now, the next thing I want to get into is clarity on where you are at the moment. I am a very positive person. I am a person who loves to encouragers on my vision board. So I love to encourage. And at some point, I think I had toxic positivity where I was in denial. I was refusing to take an honest audit on where I was in life. And my little note again is that take an honest audit. There was a point I took an honest audit, and at that time, I remember. Look, I have a degree. I have achieved a few things. I've been promoted twice. I actually got promoted this Monday, side note. But I think I've achieved a few things. But I remember when I took that honest audit a few years back, all I wrote was great personality. I'm not trying to pump myself here, but I remember thinking all I have is a personality. I have a degree I don't use, and I wasn't enjoying my work at that time. And all I could write down was, okay, things are not okay, but I have a personality. And I went on my knees to pray. I was crying actually, like, God, what can we do? I have nothing to offer. I have nothing to do in life. And then I tried. So first things first was I started volunteering in places where my personality could be useful. Also in church, I became an usher. I just started being useful, using my personality at work. I started becoming the person who always encouraged that, and that also became useful during COVID, guys. Just a heads up. But yeah, there was a time that I felt like all I had was a personality, and my next point is use whatever you have to try and achieve what you want to achieve. And I want to share now why I insisted on sharing the personality story. So I had a personality. I started applying to do adverts actually, and I ended up doing a few adverts on national South African television. So that tells me that even if you think you don't have a lot of things, you can still use whatever you have to try and achieve what you need to achieve. There is no excuse. I do think life is unfair. Guys, I do believe life is unfair. But I think you can manipulate things in your favor. I really think if you start trying, you can at least have a fair chance of achieving things you've written down or you visualize. So you've taken an honest assessment, you have clarity on where you want to go. Then my last little note is go for it. Have the audacity to just be super intentional and give it your best shot. And when you do give it your best shot, you're going to fall a lot of times. Look, many a times I've pursued things and it doesn't work out. But if you meet Monday Lorraine is like, okay, let's have a go at it. And it's a little bit easier. The more I try, the easier it becomes. And I listened to this, I was listening to this brain surgeon that was just basically talking about you start developing new neural pathways and your frontal lobe starts working with you. It becomes easier, right? So look, you can try to run, you decide, okay, Lorraine, I want to be healthy. And you start eating right, then you eat chocolate. I love chocolate, but you eat chocolate and this and that. Isn't the whole gist of this is to say you will fail many times. But I listened to this guy, John Maxwell, who always talks about failing forward, that almost make failure part of your lifestyle, make it a thing. Like if you fail, okay, then get up, try again. If you miss a day or two of doing things the right way, it's okay. Be intentional again. I will say this in almost every video that I'm going to do. There's no excuse to stay where you are at the moment. There is enough information for change, and you can do it. You can do it. Guys, I'm a perfect example that if I can do it, I think a lot of people can because my personality just likes to enjoy and stay in a comfort zone. So thanks guys for taking the time to listen to me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. In your comments, also feel free to share your understanding on vision, your understanding on taking a life audit, your understanding on pursuing your vision. Feel free to share books. This week, I'm definitely focusing on Atomic Habits by James Clear. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So please join this journey with me because I'm going to share a few lessons later on when I'm done reading the book in a week, hopefully. Set a target. All right. Thanks, guys. Like, share, and subscribe.